Three, two, one.
Hi, I'm John Michael Bond with Passionfruit, and let's talk a little bit about refurbished gear, or as I like to call it, other people's used gold. Here's the thing that's super important about creating stuff. There's no wrong way to do it. If you have a smartphone, you have enough to make a short film. There are Oscar-nominated movies that have been shot on an iPhone. All you have to do is care enough to write a script, direct it, find world-class talent, and then put it out there. But here's the other dirty secret. You don't even need world-class talent. B-movies have been made for decades, using just the gumption and drive of people who knew they wanted to watch a werewolf eat somebody. If you want to make something, it's valid. You don't have to spend a ton of money. You don't have to have a $5,000 camera. In fact, a lot of the time, you can find professional gear refurbished by the manufacturer. Now, if you don't know what refurbished is, it's very easy. It means someone broke it and the manufacturer fixed it and then sold it back to you at what should be a deep discount.
Today we'll be looking at the Lume Cube RGB Panel Pro. It has 360 color options, an adjustable temperature range of 3200 to 5600K, a 550 lumen output, 90 plus CRI output, and 750 lux at 0.5 meters. Best of all, you can control it with the Lume Cube app.
Now, Lume Cube has released the Pro Panel 2.0, which has millions of colors, slightly brighter light, and all sorts of advanced features. It's a great, great tool. You definitely should consider buying one if you have the money. But if you don't, why not buy the previous generation at a discount? Lume Cube was kind enough to send us refurbished copies of the RGB Pro Panel. I'm actually using them right now to light this video. You can see it right here. Hey, look at this guy. And then I've got another one right here that I'm using as the key light. These are two very, very small lights that are providing enough power for me to shoot this content directly for you. What a joy.
Now let's take a deeper look at the RGB Panel Pro's features.
I think my favorite feature of the Lume Cube Pro Panel 1 is this little wonder right here, the app. That's right, guys. There's an app.
With the app, you can control every facet of the device. Change the brightness, change the color temperature, activate the strobe or pick how strong it is, choose 360 colors, or just try one of the many functions, from the siren to fire to lightning to cycling colors.
Now, Lume Cube has released a newer app for the Pro Panel 2.0, and if you have a bunch of new Lume Cube gear, you may want to buy that so you can all have it work within the same app. However, if you just have a couple of these, the original app is ready to work with you. The original app still works great. It allows you to adjust the brightness. Ooh. On the go. It allows you to play with color temperature. Just sitting here. Yeah, that's right. It also lets you have a wide range, 360 different colors on the RGB spectrum, so you can just, see exactly what kind of mood lighting you're in the mood for when you're making your video. Now, for most of us, you're not going to want to play with your main front light, but going back and playing with your key light can have some pretty incredible results. You can just turn it off. Ooh, look. Look how spooky it is. You can turn your key light on. I think it's also important to note you can control more than one panel at the same time using this app. But if I wanted to, say, add a color accent to the background, I can do that. And I can just spin my finger on the wheel, and as I spin it, it changes the background for me. How incredible.
The panel even has special effects features, so you can add lightning the next time a storm doesn't arrive when you want to make a short film. There's even a siren to reenact those horrible moments when the police show up at your door. Of course, the true test of any good light is how does it work with filters. Now, Emily looks really cool here. That's right, give us the finger guns. But when we turn on the panel light, that's right, doesn't she just look exactly like Mortal Kombat right here? The fill gives her the power of Raiden. Of course, the true test of TikTok. is when Shrek comes for your girl. See, it's not really that threatening until I turn on the panel light.
I'm sorry, honey. We look good together.
These panels are so powerful that even when the model is standing in front of a Honda with its brights on, two panels are able to get us a clear, bright, and quite frankly, beautiful picture.
Now I know what you're thinking. Sure, this seems like a great light, but if there's a new one, why wouldn't I want to buy the newest possible gear? And the answer is, because it's expensive, guys. Yeah. You see, this light right here that I'm shooting this video with, the one that works perfectly well, has incredible features, a wide range of brightnesses, a wide range of color temperatures that can go 360 colors. This little guy is a beast. But what it also is significantly cheaper than its brand new brother. The 2.0 costs $179. This guy costs $110 refurbished. That means if you wanted to get this light, and this one that I'm using over here is a key light, you could have two incredible, tiny panel lights that you could take with you everywhere for about $220, give or take the taxes on the state that you live in. And when I say that these are portable, guys, let's just sacrifice some face quality so that you can see exactly how tiny this little guy is. Now I'm using the barn doors, but this is the size of your phone. You know how I know? Because this is my phone, guys. Yeah. Look at that. This light is roughly the size of the iPhone 13 mini. And it's providing enough light that I can shoot right now a professional quality video. It is absolutely amazing what a $110 panel light can get you. And because you're getting the incredible quality of Lume Cube, it doesn't really matter how you treat it. Now, I'm not going to say that you should run this over with a car. I'm not going to say that you should drop it off of a third-story balcony, though I did actually do that while testing these products out. But what I will say is, I personally, even before I was sent this by Lume Cube, have used them for years. When I retired my old Lume Cube, I left it in my car. My wife uses it currently as a safety light because it never, ever, ever, ever runs out of battery when you're on the lowest settings. I think that's something that's also really, really important to note. This may be a refurbished light, but it has a new battery. It has had zero power issues. It can run for about 2 hours at full strength. And if you're willing to shoot with, a significantly lower brightness, even just 50% lower brightness, this guy will last 4 hours. At just 5% brightness, this thing will last for like 5 or 6 hours. It's truly incredible. More importantly, when you buy refurbished gear, you're keeping the world healthier. Buying new stuff is fantastic, but the world is also full of people who just throw away their old gear. Maybe they give it to a cousin, but when the battery stops working, they just assume it's done, and they throw it away, leaving landfills full of lithium batteries that are going to explode someday. They're going to poison the earth someday. But when you buy refurbished gear, you're investing not only in yourself and your gear, you're investing in the survival of the planet. Because instead of this battery going into a dumpster, it got sent back to Lume Cube, who replaced it, who fixed it, and sold it to somebody else. Refurbished gear is a smart investment. It's also a sustainable investment in an increasingly frustrating world that makes sustainability its own battle. The best part of refurbished gear is it doesn't really matter why you buy it. It doesn't matter if all you care about is your wallet. It doesn't matter if you're like me and you just want to make a more sustainable, safe world for little guys like this. What matters most is that you're saving money and you're doing it to help spark your own creativity. Thanks for joining us for the first Passionfruit Tools review. We'll be back in the future with more great coverage of microphones, panel lights, and anything else that can help spark your creativity. Remember, everything is art to someone. The only thing that matters is you're the one making it. We'll see you next time.